Good morning, class. Today I am going to explain you about the basic structure of a Java program. You know that the Java is an object-oriented programming language, and everything, each and every instruction you have to write within the class. So I have declared a class. It is a public class, and here class is the keyword because to declare a class every time we have to use the word class, which is a keyword, and it is the class name. Any name you can give here, it is up to you. Here I have used the class 1. It is a name of the class, so this class will be recognized by this name class 1, which is called the identifier, and this is the keyword, class keyword. Public is a SS specifier. About all these things we will learn in the other classes. But now you are able to understand that here we are declaring a class with the name of class 1. Within the class, you are able to declare the different kinds of the methods and the variable. As you know that the class is the collection of the variables and methods. So when we are going to start any class, we have to start with the curly bracket, and after the curly bracket, we have to declare the variables and method. Each and every instructions you have to write within a method. For this purpose, I have used here the main method. Main method is need to execute your program. So if you want to execute your program, you have to declare the main method, and you can declare some other methods, and these methods are called the user defined method. But now you should understand that why we are declaring the main method, because we want to execute your program from here. So this is the structure of the main method. Public static void main. Public is a SSS specifier. Static is a modifier, which is also a kind of the keyword. Void, it means the function will not return any value, and this main is the name of the function. So this is a well defined structure of the main method. You have to use this main method in this form always. Learn it that every time you have to use the main method in this form. So when you will learn the other topics, then you are able to understand the what is the meaning of the different keywords like the public, static, and void. But now you should understand this thing only, that you have to declare the main method to execute your program. So when you will start your program, so first of all declare the class, write the class name, and then write the main method, and its structure is public static void main. Within the class, you within a method, you have to write the instruction you have to write accordingly which kind of the output you want to show. For example, if you want to add the two numbers, and variable should be initialized, like if one variable is x, its name is x, and its type is int. So it is applied with all kind of the variable. When we are going to declare any variable, we have to declare the two things along with the variable, its name and its type. It is a compulsory that you have to define its type, and you have to give a name. So name is x and its type is x, and in initial value I have written here 10. Its initial value is 10. Another variable is y, and its initial value is, for example, any value I can choose here. For example, I have declared here 20. So if you want to add this two numbers, simply we have to write a statement, int x is equal to int z is equal to x plus z is another variable. So it is up to you, and it is up to your program requirement that how many variables you want to declare. So here we need the three variables. Why we need the three variable? Because the first two variables are used to initialize the two values. Means this x is used to initialize the first value, and this y is used to initialize the second value, and this third variable is used to add these two number, and resultant value will be assigned to the variable z. Now the result we want to print. If you want to print anything as a comment, so you can write it that the result is. So here the value of the z will be printed. What will be the value of the z? This will be 10 plus 20, it will be 3. So it is a very simple program. Here I want to explain the basic structure of the program. So simply what thing you have to do here, you have to write each and every instruction step by step in which way it will perform, and it will divide it in the three part. First of all, you have to take the input, and after that you have to go for the processing, and then after that you have to display the output. Each and every program will be performed in these three steps: first input, then processing, and then output. So check the result. You have to compile it. You have to go here and click on this button, compile. In BlueJ you have to compile in this way, and after the compilation you will get the no syntax error here. If you have any kind of the mistake, it will display the error also. For example, your semicolon is missing and another thing is missing, then it will display the error also. This thing you have already learned in your class 8, that how to execute the programs. All of you are aware about the functioning of the BlueJ. So after compilation, when you will see the result, close it and go for this icon. In BlueJ you are able to see this kind of the icon. Go for the void main, click here, and you are able to see the result. So your output will be displayed on this kind of the screen. Now you are able to understand what is the basic structure of the program. Only this thing you have to learn for your unit test. This kind of the knowledge is sufficient. Means you should understand that what is the basic structure of the program, how to take the input, how to go for the processing, and how to display the result. Some others related program I have given as an assignment. Try all these programs. If you have any doubt, you can ask it. If any decimal value if you want to take, then in place of the int you have to use the double. Remember this thing also. For example, decimal value means, because double is the type, double and float is also, but use most of the time we are using the double. For example, I want to take that 10.6 here. So it also having the fractional part, that 10.6. So then its type should be double. So data type should be double. All take it double also. If you want to take the decimal value for 2 point, for example, I have taken a 20.8, and result should also be stored in the double data type. It is also the double data type. Double data type means this kind of the data type is able to store the decimal part also. Fractional part also can be stored by this kind of the data type. If it is a pure integer, you have to use the int. If it has a fractional part, use the double. In this way we have a different data types. In detail we will learn the data types, all kinds of a data type. Now understand this thing only. If you have to use the decimal value, use the double, and if you have to use the pure integer value, use the int. So here you are able to see the result. Again, compile the program and then check out the result. The result is 13.4. In this manner you are also able to apply the different kind of the operator, like the plus symbol is used for addition, minus symbol is used for the subtraction, and if you want to use the multiplication, so the asterisk will be used, it will be multiplied the value. So if you want to divide, use this symbol. Then it will use to divide the value of the x will be divided by the value of the y. So different kind of operator you are able to use. In this manner you are able to solve the different kind of the formula. For example, you have to find out the simple interest, you have to find out the area of the rectangle, circle, all these kind of the problem you will get in your assignment. So here you need to apply the different kind of the operator. So in you are able to apply the different kind of operator, you are able to create the different kind of the formula in this manner. Here I have divided the value of the x by y. In the same manner you are also able to define the different kind of the complicated or simple formula, and the simply the resultant value will be printed. So go for the compilation, check the result. If there is an error, that will be displayed on the screen, and execute your program, you will get the result in this way. Okay, so now you are able to understand the basic structure of a Java program, how to apply the different kind of operator, how to apply the different kind of the variables, how to display the result. Do this practice, do the practice of the other programs from your assignment. This is all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.